Hey all, here we go. Race 2, A5. Yeah, are we all happy with it? Basically, it's a race out the back, but if you stay in that front group and stay in the wheels in a relatively decent position, you should be alright. Whereas if you find yourself near the back and a move goes at the front, that's when it becomes really tough. It's all about doing as much you can to stay in a good position without wasting too much energy riding off the front, basically. It's a tough balance, but positioning on this course is crucial.
Yeah.
So yeah, for those of you watching, and not my team racing, interesting couple of things. So there's some very big watt monsters in this league. So there's a guy called Jonathan Shum who races Sox watts, massive watts, good sprint numbers as well. However, because this sprint is so tactical, big numbers obviously really help, but you can do well with smaller numbers. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out. But yeah, Dirt are a really strong team. Sox watts are a strong team. Foodray are a strong team. And there's a few teams which are last week didn't have the full complement of riders, but had a couple of really strong riders, so we'll just have to see how that plays out. Shoot, I am not. What's that? Hopefully this is all working a bit better now. I've readjusted that.
Does anyone remember like the estimated time for the entire ride?
45 to 50 minutes, I'd say, somewhere in the region of. Be closer to 45.
Yeah, if we can stick to the front group this time.
Yeah, for reference, the only time I remember is I looked at the C League and they did it in 52 minutes. So I'm expecting us to be reasonably quicker than that. Hey Stage, how's it going?
They're doing one less lap, or?
What's that?
Aren't they, I mean, C, aren't they doing like 5 laps and we're doing 6?
Point. Similar time then, D-ish minutes. Sorry about that.
After the sprint, if we're feeling like we're going out the back, is it worth popping any power ups we've got then, or just working super hard?
It's a tough one. From my perspective, if you can get in without a power up food, but because you'll need that power up next sprint. However, if it's a case of the group goes without you, if you don't use that power up, then I'd pop it sooner than later, because ultimately lasting one more lap, you never know, you might recover a bit and all of a sudden be able to make it in next time. Yeah, not too bad Stage. I'm getting elbow checked out Thursday, and I'm gonna really press to try and get some details on the whole process then. So touch wood, that all kind of works out for me and things get sorted a bit smoother, but we'll just have to see. Yeah, it'll be what it'll be. I'll ask this now, while I've still got a little bit of time to start. Is anyone feeling particularly like they're gonna struggle to make it the whole way today?
I have no idea. I mean, I struggled the last time. I mean, it's all, but I mean, the sprints are more evenly spaced this time.
There's definitely more recovery this time for sure.
Yeah, I mean, the last time I like dropped after the third sprint, I think.
Hey man, how's it going, mate?
Were really like fast, consecutive ones.
I imagine it's going to be a case of a bigger effort each time, but you get more recovery in between with this one potentially. But if any of you aren't, confident on getting to the end and want to gamble on trying to pick up some sprint points early, you might as well, because there's definitely something to be gained from doing that. Otherwise, I'd say just do everything you can for finishing position, really. And if you're feeling fantastic, really try and kick off the front for a sprint, but it's going to be at least 95% anyway, just to stay with them.
Yeah.
Aldo.
Hey, Tony.
Right.
Whew.
Legs recovered a bit from the, was it leg day you did in the weekend, did you say?
No. Feel heavy as fuck. We'll see. I was just doing my normal stuff, and I went into the deadlifts, the fourth round of deadlifts, and my legs went, I don't think so. We'll see.
Well, for your numbers, you're right at the top of this league. Even if you're feeling a bit under the weather in terms of leg heaviness, you should be nicely embedded here.
How many sprints is it? Is it 7 with the first time through?
Yep, so one sprint in the lead in at 5.4k, and then one sprint in on each of the 6 laps. So 7 sprints in total.
I might not contest the first one and play on the others. We'll see.
Yeah, sounds like a good shout. Make sure you obviously go to the group, because there's going to be some boys here pushing hard.
Yeah, there's some big numbers in there.
But yeah, I was saying the few teams.
Or I could push through. I could do a light sprint, push through the first sprint after, drag them out.
Potentially, I'd save that for the first one because people will maybe be fresh enough to get back in. But depending how we're looking, 3 or 4 in, if you want to really push on after the sprint, that could really put the cat amongst the pigeons if you do that. Obviously, depends how we're going as a team, of course.
Yeah, rather than big boys go for a fastest through on the first lap, isn't it? And bank on everybody's going to sit up.
There's potential. It depends on the balance. For instance, the fastest through is limited in this race compared to the rest of it. Ultimately, it's a big risk to take to go all in for it. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, guys, this is A5, BAKPDL A5. Got a good mix of guys here. And yeah, we racing 6 laps of Classique with 1 lap lead-in, sprint on the lead-in, sprint each 6 laps. There's going to be attacks up the climb to Trafalgar Square. With the Ghost power-ups, it's going to really mix it up with going long if people can't be seen. Particularly if they've got a good kind of 1 minute power, that can really play out interestingly. And from races I've seen, attacking wheel is quite high, so really will be interesting how it plays out. I'll try and give a little bit of commentary on how it's going besides de-essing, but obviously my main focus is de-essing the team really and making sure we're all doing good. So yeah. Finn, how you feeling, mate? Are you going to try and go early for, like last week, try and really pick up some early sprint points? Or are you thinking of sitting in and kicking in some of those later ones? Because you've definitely got the kit for it. Ben, in terms of pure watts, you've got a very, very good sprint for here. Are you gonna try and go for some sprints, or are you thinking of sitting in and going for finishing positions potentially?
I'm going to sit in and see how I'm feeling. Probably third, fourth, call it that.
Nice one.
Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities.
And they're off, and my pen has a delay which always messes with my head.
Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
That boy feel nicely embedded.
Yep. So it's 60 in the group, 64. Not very many, is it?
Means they'll be likely a shit second group on the road. To stick with this first one, you want good times.
Little kick, Peter. Don't let the downhills get away from you here. Yeah, apologies guys, my de-essing is limited for the first 3 minutes with the delay they put on E-Pen, but once my E-Pen opens I'll be able to be a bit more help.
You gassy. I got a ghosty.
That's the point, what power ups have people got? So with that, who's got a ghost?
Hey, Tony.
I mean...
Kirby's got an arrow.
I got draft.
Arrow or draft, it's just use them how you would in a normal sprint. Go with the sprint and stay well. If you've got a ghost, depends how you're feeling. The only use it's going to be is if you want to try and catch everyone out by going long. Very hard to do on the first sprint. Otherwise, it's just a case of use it when you use it and just try and follow the sprint. So yeah, this looks like pretty much the whole pack together. We'll find out a bit more once the actual pen opens for me. But yeah, they look like they're going well. Sitting in well. Hey, there we are. Actually got some useful numbers now.
Listen to that, Eric. You gotta go hard in this first sprint, aren't we?
Yeah, just go hard, make sure you're not dropped. That's the important bit.
Yeah, the zone 2 in here, zone 2 tempo in.
I've got proper access to you now for de-essing. You're all looking good, nicely in the group. Just obviously be aware that when we come up, we're not there yet. You'll go down through a tunnel and then you'll have that right-hander up to Trafalgar Square. It's going to be a drag. Some people will push it really hard. Do enough to stay near the front, because if it's strung out, it might stay strung out all the way to the sprint. There's a little bit of downhill after this tunnel before we turn right. Make sure you try and gather a little bit of momentum from that to carry on to the uphill. Don't be at the front trying to slow down before that right-hand turn. Yeah, this pack here. Got a Cars for Dirt, WP5 Dirt,
Yeah,
Pack 5. Friend of the
Jostly for
channel.
the back.
we go. Eyes on this, boys. Make sure you're staying nicely in that pack there. Work it, boys. Make sure we're doing enough to stay with it. Great position in top cap. Perfect position in Peter as well. Beautiful. And Bob, beautiful as well. If you've got it, Finn, put a really big kick in now. That's still a small gap to those couple in front of you. Can Peter close that gap? After you out the back, don't worry about it. Refocus. Your aim is to sweep up people if they get dropped from the group, okay? You got this. If you in the group, watch out for people going from the roundabout. Just go with the surge here, okay? You got this. If you've got a draft boost, pop it as you go through this arch. Let's go, boys. Up, 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 up. Go with it. Perfect position, Tony. Go on, capitalise on this. Keep it up. There's points here if you keep going. Great work, Ben. Work, Bob. Closing that gap, doing well.
That's interesting. Had a PC restart come up there. Like, no. Going for the buttons.
Come on, Rickard, close that gap. Use those wheels to get across now. Great work. Right, 4 in the front group, not bad. What power-ups have we got through this time, guys?
He's got arrow.
And you still got Ghost. I got a Ghost.
Is that Rickard and Tony with Ghosts there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Depending how you're feeling, how
Yeah,
comfortable this bit is in. If there's two of you, it might be worth going early for the next sprint and using that ghost. Up to you though.
One leave the other out. Oh, incredible, it's easy. Climb into the sprinter's arms, this is.
Right, once we get, so we're going left turn, at the end of this road, you can just about see it coming up on the mini-map. It'll be flat for a little bit after that, then we'll have to rise to Trafalgar Square. Once we get to the top of that and turn right onto the U-turn, when we first turned onto the course from Trafalgar Square, then at that point we'll kind of judge whether you guys are going to go for one, or if you're just going to follow through the group.
You off the front, what are they doing?
Wasting energy.
Oh, what?
It's the big boys
I'll be
stay
caught.
out, let them have their fun.
I'll be caught by the pack
Yeah,
surge up this climb.
They're not working together, so.
Stay with the pack surge up this climb, boys. You got this. Decent sized front group of 3 guys chancing it early, which is brave, but I'd say foolhardy. Yeah, interesting. Up, boys. Up. How are you feeling? All comfortably embedded still?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, okay.
It's all right.
I've been counting down the days to get out. I've been looking for a way from this town. And you're too far
Right, Rickard and Tony, how do you feel about going as we enter Trafalgar Square?
I don't think I have the legs, man, honestly.
Right, no worries. Stay in and sit in. Tony, do you still want to do it knowing that there'll be other people with ghosts probably doing it from other teams? Or do you want to just follow through, burn the power up, follow through with the group and hope for a better one?
Sat in the very front, they'll see me go missing. Poised for a fast sprint again here. Take some of the energy out the sprinters somehow.
Right, up, boys. Let's go with this surge.
Oh, that's not good. Get no power in like so.
Up, Tony. Don't let them drop you through. Right, nice work, guys. All 4 of you back in that group. Good work. Remember, you all get auto-braked on this corner down to like 30 kilometers an hour. So if you want a couple of seconds rest, take it on the kind of apex of the corner. And just make sure you put a little kick out of it to bring you back up to group speed. But everyone will have to be doing that anyway because of the auto-braking.
I have the ghost again.
Yeah, I've got a shitty ghost as well.
Who's out of the ghost? Rickard and Ben.
Correct.
Yeah, Rickard had. Yeah.
How well are you recovering between the sprints?
I'm on.
Now it's all right. Like 20 heartbeats down.
I'm gonna have to pull the cart about. I've got no sprint in me, so we'll drag it out.
If one of you with the ghost wants to use a ghost and go across the top cat, go for it. Otherwise, just save the legs and go with the sprint again. Burn the ghost in the sprint and see if you get a better power up. Aware it's early on and don't want you killing yourselves unnecessarily.
These jump across whilst this won't work.
Yeah, if you guys want with the ghost want to jump across now, go for it. Work.
Let's start the group.
It'll really scare them if they see 3 people from the same team off the front, and it'll kick a few people out the back.
No guarantee other than I'll be too fast for the sprint, so I'm not going.
Are you feeling on the longer efforts, Tony? Is it more the sprint that's gone, or how the legs feeling for different durations?
Yeah, they can. It's got no sprint power. Not all 1,000 watts.
I'll tell you what, if you keep this on, there's a chance, because they're going to have to panic to catch you. If you can hold this power through, there's a chance you'll sneak top 10, and that next sprint will have to be hard.
Starting to respond, are we? Who's coming?
Moves going, moves going.
If you can, Tony, jump onto them as they come through, if you can. Be aware of people hidden from you doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Another one coming, another one coming.
You've really forced them to launch long here, nice one. Everyone else, fight really hard through this lap. Okay, it's going to be tough with everyone going so long. Come on, Tony, up, 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 up. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. They're closing, but you look like you got this.
Yeah,
Flipping sensational, mate. Flipping sensational.
More about it.
Everything you can to get embedded in this group that's coming from behind now. Front group isn't going anywhere, they won't work. Nice work, and Bob, nicely positioned. Great work, guys. Nice work, Rickard. Little bit more to get embedded in that group. It's still a little strong out in front. Perfect. Come into that bunch nicely.
You hit them with the same tactic again. You've got to worry him that.
Hey, Al. How's it going,
I
mate?
can't, but somebody else can.
I'm ghost again. Give me a break.
Great work there, guys.
He's got the front tries, haven't he? Oh,
What power ups we got, guys?
only ghost.
Same old, same old.
Herbie's aero.
How you feeling,
Try
Ben?
something, guys. We're not winning sprints.
We'll see. Right now, no, but every time I'm a yes.
And I want you to really try and target this sprint with the aero if you can. Remember that there's fastest through as well as first across the line. If you've got the aero and you want to try and use the draft through the pack to go for a kind of high finishing position, go for it, Ben.
Wrong ghost, boys. Try and pull them out.
If
If you wanna
someone goes long, I'll be able to use my aero to punch through.
And Tony.
Come on, boys.
Punch across the Bob, Tony. Kick.
Forward if I could. Sorry, Bob, I'm dragging into you.
Right, Tony, sit up, mate.
Yeah.
Bob, you've still got that gap. If you can get across to him, it'll be a big investment, be able to sit on him a little bit.
No, I'm dragging. I'm weak.
Sit in, Tony. You've got this, Bob.
Somebody went ghost.
If you keep on it, Bob, there's no organisation behind, and you're slowly closing that gap to him. Right, nice work, mate. I think the group is going to come through on you on this one, but you force them to chase. But keep it up and make sure you get embedded as they come through. Surge, mate, surge. Go on, you got this, you got this, you got this. Try, mate. Last little kick to close those wheels for the draft. Right, great work, boys. We're making them race on our terms. It means a lot. Ben, have you been sitting and getting a bit of recovery there, the best you can?
Yeah.
Sweet. So now that other teams have had to work and we've got rid of that guy off the front, this is your time to shine, mate. Use this sprint the best you can. Put FTS or foul, whichever one you can.
Yeah. We'll judge it.
We've got a good pack here. Ben's got an aero and going to be going for it. Bob's put some brilliant work in to really make the group work and to bring back a guy out in front. Tony the same. He put a bit of that work in initially as well. And I believe Rickard is embedded in the group still. Yeah, looking good. Watched a couple of guys spat early, but they're working well, just getting themselves around, picking those points up for the team still, which is good to see.
It's in turn of a mixed hard.
Oh, mate, great work.
Even to come though. Oh, they responded. Don't look like it.
We've got one guy with you and a few guys sprinting across, and you've got a good gap again. Keep this up, mate. Keep this up. It's looking good for you again. Ben, same still stand for you as before. Good, Tony. Stick with them. Use this draft and kick off it. That gap's big enough that if you've got this, you should be able to take this from these boys. Come on, up, 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 up. Seconds guaranteed if you keep this up, though. It's not coming across to you.
Oh.
Fantastic points all there again, mate. Great work. Nice work, Rickard. Close that last bit of gap. You got this. Stick those wheels, Tony. Kick, 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 kick. Let that group know that now. You got this. You got the strength for it. Small of orange numbers to get you across, mate. You got this. Go on, mate. Kick, kick. Nice one, using your auto brake there, nice one.
shows nobody's prepared to work, are they?
How'd that sprint go, Ben?
On 10 seconds, I don't know where that put me, but I came past a lot.
Nice work, mate.
If Tony goes long, it's a massive help for me in the bunch because they just pull me through. So I will go if Tony goes.
Need to have a team attack really from that to happen.
What power ups have people got in the front group?
Guess what I got?
Rickard's got a ghost. Kirby's got a.
Every single time.
What did you say, Ben?
I've got a ghost as well.
Tony?
Tony's empty.
Right. Okay. If Ben and Rickard have a ghost, Tony, do you need to sit in this lap? Yeah.
I'll let somebody else do one bit this time.
Yeah. So Tony, you sit in this lap. That's fine. Bob, how you feeling, mate? You feeling up for one?
I think if I did it, I wouldn't make it back in the group.
Right, you sit in as well, mate.
Okay.
You sit in as well. The finishing positions for staying in this front group are important here. Ben and Rickard,
Yeah.
there are two of you.
I'm just hanging on.
You're just hanging on? That's fine. Ben, in that case, what I do is I just use the ghost in the sprint and stick in the group this time round. Unless you want to try and go across to this guy off the front.
Nope, I'll sit in, mate. Not got the legs on me today.
No worries at all. Take this as a recovery lap as much as you can, boys. Just watch out for attacks up this climb again.
Roger that.
Yeah, still got 4 in the front group. Tony's picked up some fantastic points with the long runs. Really good to see. I'm not sure how fast this through is looking. Didn't have a chance to see that. But I've got a feeling Ben might have been okay in that. We'll have to see. Right, looks like this guy off the front has pulled a mastermind here. That 5 seconds, unless another team chases, he's swept up those points. The only thing is, on Tony. If Tony brings it back and you punch over the top then with your ghost, that could work if you want to.
Punch over on the catch.
You've got good separation, mate, and you're closing that. Keep it up, mate. Go on. With Tyler as he comes through. This gap, yet again, this gap is big enough for those points that you three took last time.
Ooh.
These intermediate points you're getting here, they can be the difference in where we come in the league. It's fantastic. I know it's hard when there's the 3 of you up, but keep the momentum on even if they're not particularly working. It's work. Come on, Tony, go on. Thanks in you front three again.
I still miss you.
Stay ahead of this this Norwegian guy.
Yeah.
Good work, good work.
Fucking hell, I was just doing that every time.
It's 3 seconds you need, 3-4 seconds, and that's what you're getting.
You're not really sprinting, are they?
If you've got a little bit of kick just to make sure you get back up to group speed, go for it. Nice one, that should carry you through now.
Can't believe we're not chasing this down.
I got the ghost again.
We're letting that tactic go every time.
How far in distance have you guys got to go? Bearing in mind I can't see that from fan view.
10k.
So you got one more intermediate and then the final lap, yeah?
Yeah, that's right.
Everybody's going to go long intermediate. Sorry, the last one. Christ almighty, how slow are we going now? Too much recovery.
What power-ups / how we feeling, boys?
Ghost to sit in for Kirby.
Only Ghost recovering well.
Yeah, I got ghost again.
Just hang in there, mate.
Starting to
Good up.
look. My back is killing me. I had some back pain due to some deadlifts, so it's really starting to hurt me now.
We're
What you
cyclists,
can.
not powerlifters. Stop it.
I'll try to stick in though.
Do what you can to stick in, mate.
Just sprint all the way, you won't feel your back.
Thanks for the tips.
Really backed off this lap.
I'm winning. Oh fuck, I'm down in fourth.
Yeah, plenty of Dutch guys.
The block
There's
we
a few.
can see up the road, is that a lap behind or is that our group?
No, front of the races in this group, they're lapped riders up ahead.
Thank you.
You must know we're going to kick again.
Ghost gone, ghost gone.
Good lad.
Another ghost.
Going nowhere up here. Almost, they're putting ghosts on from the front of the pack. You could see them go missing.
Yeah, so it's
Ricochet
Team
at the
Netherlands,
back.
A3, Team Menno.
Just gone. Another one. Look like I didn't even go anywhere.
You've got a ghost, yeah, Ben?
Yeah, but no legs right now.
Right, no worries.
Yeah, all happens to get me fresh as a daisy.
Everyone here is definitely hurting. Obviously, this money sprints, it just takes it out of everyone.
Let somebody respond, I'll go with them.
Yes, from this point onwards, you've got to watch for the ghost going.
Ghost, ghost, ghost.
Me.
Come on, boys. One, you've got to keep it all the way to the line, mate. No one in your draft if you can keep this up, and that gap is big again. You've got that 3 seconds, that magical number. Push, 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 push. Amazing, mate. Ease up now, and then kick when the main group comes through. Right, start to kick now. This bunch here. That's flipping spectacular, mate. Everything you can to get back in, and then take the recovery once you're back in the group.
A bit deep.
Only fantastic way to deal with the legs not quite being on sprinting form to bring out the long attacks like this. It's brilliant.
I'm sprinting at 500 watts again. Joke. Working now.
Right, last lap. What power ups are we looking at? How are legs feeling? Remember, you don't have to be worried about being dropped at the end of this one.
He's got
With that aero.
Yes, mate. Yes, mate.
Bob?
Only error.
Rickard, are you hurting? But are you in the group still?
I'm in the group. I had to use my draft though. But I'm in. So I'll try to stick it to the end.
Mark me, Rickard. All of you just mark. Try and mark me.
Bob, how are we feeling? What we got?
Okay, I'll tell you I'm going. I'll give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not going yet.
I got drafting. It's God. I'll go with somebody, help them out.
Thank you. Cool.
All come.
2 arrows and 2 drafts.
You all come to the front and give up. I think we're going to go. I think we're going to do a team. Obviously, it's starting to get nervous.
Two options, right. Option 1, 1k to go. Team attack. Basically, Rickard, you give everything you can. Pop your van to get yourself off the front, accelerate through the draft. Okay, you give everything you can to get a gap for the others who'll follow your wheel. Bob, you then continue. Okay? And then Ben and Top Cat, you just give everything you can to push on after. That's option 1. Option 2, one of you goes long to force others to chase, and the others of you go with the chasers and kick off of them.
Who has worked best?
Either way, it's going to hurt.
This is the point where it's all or nothing, basically. We've picked up some good intermediate points here. We can gamble and get some really good finishing points here. It's worth it. Let's fight this drag, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Right, they're going to do the work for us.
That's a team attack there. That's going to push the pace on. Make sure you stay with the group here. It's not going to ease off over the top. Hard, long and drawn out is good for you, Tony. This is good for you. If everyone's having their sprint sats, we're going hard longer.
Yeah.
Right, I'm calling it. Team attack with 1k to go, okay? And Rickard, everything you've got from that point. The rest of you, use their draft the best you can and go for it. Those two up the road will help your group go. So everything you've got, boys. Up, 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 up through.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Nice one, Rickard. Keep it up. Nice one, Bob. Great job. Follow that wheel, Tony. Follow that wheel.
Oh, spent.
No worries, mates. You've helped keep it there for us. You've helped keep it there for us. This is right strung out. It's so much harder for people from the back to score points now. Keep it up, keep it up. Keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing. Everything you've got, boys. Everything you've got now. All for that position. Really stretched out and everyone's been going hard. You've got this. Up, 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 up. Everything you've got, boys. Everything you've got. Up, 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 up. Come on. Up, 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 up. Really fight, boys. Really fight. Go on.
Fucking hell, swamped at the end.
Nice work, boys. It was a gamble. Didn't quite pay off, but we've still got a top 20 there, I think. So nice work.
Why?
Race, and we tried to make them race on our terms. Great job, guys.
Sorry, I had nothing at the end.
Yeah, I tried to bridge that gap to the front, but I just couldn't make it. Sorry.
No worry, boys. Better to gamble and it not quite pay off than to not try at all. Great job, guys.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, good one, guys.
Nice going.
Tactically, that was amazing. That was nobody's following.
Okay.
Absolutely no way you can get away with that. In the other league I go in, there's no way.
Whew.
That just shows you when people aren't prepared to work that hard. They're just going for the sprints, aren't they?
I'm just waiting on Swift Power to see if we're going to get some results quickly for you guys.
So if you've got a strong 5-minute power guy and a 1-minute power guy, you can wreck them to pieces like that.
It was a proper workout. 7 sprints.
Right, cheers for watching, guys.
Emerson,
Just watching, guys. I'm going to call the stream there.
Emerson, you can work with that.